the haunted flight of the undead. It was a cloudy evening when Alex, a passionate urban explorer, discovered the abandoned airstrip on the outskirts of the city. Rumors of an old plane, Flight Z-173, haunted by the undead, piqued his curiosity. The story went that decades ago, the plane crashed while attempting an emergency landing. All aboard perished, but some claimed their souls never left. "Are you sure about this?" Maya, Alex's best friend, asked as they parked their car near the overgrown runway. "It's just an old ghost story," Alex replied, grabbing his flashlight. "We'll be fine." The aircraft loomed ahead, its metallic body weathered by time and elements. The windows were shattered, and the tail was partially scorched, evidence of the disaster. Yet, the air around it felt heavy, as if the plane exuded its own malevolent aura. The duo climbed through a broken door, their footsteps echoing in the hollow fuselage. The interior was eerily intact, passenger seats covered in dust, overhead compartments slightly ajar, and oxygen masks dangling like sinister decorations. "This is creepy," Maya muttered, her eyes darting around. "Exactly why we're here," Alex said, his voice filled with forced bravado. As they ventured further, they came across a row of seats marked with scratch marks. The air grew colder, and the faint sound of whispers began to fill the cabin. "Did you hear that?" Maya whispered, clutching Alex's arm. Before he could respond, the emergency lights flickered on, bathing the cabin in a sickly red glow. At the end of the aisle, a figure emerged. Its flesh was decayed, its eyes sunken, and its jaw hung at an unnatural angle. Behind it, more figures shuffled into view, passengers who had never left the flight. "Run!" Alex yelled, pulling Maya toward the cockpit. The zombies followed, their movements slow but deliberate. The duo slammed the cockpit door shut, but the undead began pounding on it with terrifying strength. "We're trapped!" Maya cried, scanning the room for an escape. Alex spotted a hatch leading to the roof. "Up here," he said, boosting Maya through the opening. He followed quickly, emerging onto the fuselage as the zombies burst into the cockpit. The undead began climbing after them, their groans filling the night air. Desperation surged as Alex spotted an old emergency slide still attached to the plane. He yanked the lever, and the slide deployed with a loud hiss. "Go," he urged Maya, pushing her toward the slide. They slid down, hitting the ground hard but unhurt. The zombies, now crowding the edge of the roof, let out blood-curdling wails but made no move to follow. The duo sprinted back to their car, never looking back. As they drove away, Alex glanced in the rearview mirror and saw the plane fading into the fog, its ghostly red lights flickering one last time. "Never again," Maya whispered, trembling. But Alex knew the truth. The haunted flight would remain, its undead passengers waiting for the next intruders to board.